Welcome to Fast Answers to Frequent Questions. I am Chris Drosbaugh in the Roger Williams University Visual Resources Center. The question that I'm going to answer in this tutorial is, how can I use images from Flickr and add them to my PowerPoint presentation? While Flickr is a great resource by the sheer number of images, knowing how to use these images can be a little bit more tricky. Let me begin by showing you how to find images that might suit your needs. So let's say you have a project and need to create a presentation on Newport's Gilded Age mansions. And we would need a few more images from the breakers. So let's go ahead in the search panel up towards the top right is type in the breakers. And to be more specific, we'll even put in Newport. Now, when you do the search, one thing that you'll notice is there's quite a lot of images. According to this at the bottom, you have 3,300 images. However, the problem is not all of them are really usable for presentations. For instance, let's go ahead and click this one. As you can see, it's a beautiful image, but the problem is there's no way to actually enlarge or view larger images. You can always right click and do save as, save image as, but it wouldn't really look very good in your presentation. So let's go ahead and click back. One of the best ways to find larger images is once we have the original search, we can click the advanced search. Now, they have this little checkbox towards the bottom for the Creative Commons. Go ahead and check that. What this allows you to do is search through images that people allow for use in academics or not-for-profits, as long as it's properly cited. So they allow you to download larger images. So let's go ahead and do the search. And one thing that you will notice as soon as it's done is instead of 3,300 images, you only have 400 images. However, let's say you wanted this image from the main gate. Unlike the last image, you see this little magnifying glass up here that says all sizes. This is a great thing because as you start getting into this, you'll see at this top that you have the small, the thumbnail, but you also have these large and originals. Now for PowerPoint presentations, you want the long side of the image to be anywhere from 1,000 pixels up to maybe 1,500 pixels. So the large really fits our needs very well. So once you have this, before you download, I do recommend on a side note to check with the Creative Commons license, which they have a link right here, just so that you know that you are appropriately using the image so that you can protect yourself in the long run. However, let's go ahead and download the large image size. Save the file, and usually it'll save directly to your desktop. Now, what I'm going to do is I have a PowerPoint presentation already up and open, and there's a couple different ways you can add the image. One, you can actually have start off with a blank slide and just go Insert, Picture, and since it'll be on your desktop, have it selected as desktop, select the image, and click Insert. And there's your image, and you can actually resize it a number of different ways. Holding down the shift key and dragging one of the corners will do that. And depending on the version of PowerPoint, there are different available resources. The other thing that you can do on another slide is you can also change the layout so that it actually has a picture content box in it. And what you can then do is insert picture from file and do the same exact thing. Select it from the desktop, click insert, but it pre-formats it based on the size. So just for summary, you can actually find a number of images on Flickr. However, by selecting the Creative Content or Creative Commons resources, during your search, you're able to find and download larger images and use them appropriately inside your presentation.